If you're thinking of buying a condo in Mazatlán or any other kind of real estate for that matter, just don't. There's two really good reasons why not to. The first one has to do with the mafia. You see this construction behind me? Huge condominium building. Not finished. No investors. Why? Because the mafia charges a quota for that construction. So if the construction company doesn't pay the mafia the quota, all construction stops. It's not just that, but if you're a foreigner, if you're a gringo, an expat coming down here, and you think you're gonna buy this luxury condo and live on the beach, nope. As soon as you make that investment, you see the people here, they want dumb gringos who don't speak Spanish very well to come down here and just plunk down a bunch of money without thinking about it. But if you're a smart investor, they don't want you here, they'll run you off. You see, because what happens is, the typical unsuspecting gringo comes down here thinking, oh wow, I have a luxury condo, oh, the beach, oh. And when they put the money down, as soon as they occupy the condo or the property, that's when the mafia comes and tells them that they gotta pay. And if they don't pay, they're gonna run them off, or they'll kidnap them until they do pay. And we know that the mafia is not just quote unquote the mafia, right? It's the very same municipal police in Mazatlán that are kidnapping tourists and extorting them. Okay? So don't buy any land in Mazatlán until the corruption problem has been cleaned up. And the municipal police have been all changed out, because 90% of the municipal police force in Mazatlán is corrupt as hell. And they are apt to kidnap and or extort anybody they can. In fact, if they see a tourist, they're in cahoots with the people who are in these little go-kart type taxis. They're in cahoots with the people. So that if a tourist comes and they think they have a lot of money and they're having too good of a time, the police will all of a sudden stop you in your car, or go to your home even, and invade your home or stop you in your car and extort you right then and there. And if you don't pay them, they'll trump up some charges against you and try and plant something on you so they can take you to jail until you do pay them. Okay? And this is not something that's just in Mazatlán. If you've seen my other videos about Zihuatanejo and places like that, it's happening all over. Okay? Don't invest in Zihuatanejo, don't invest in Mazatlán. Pretty much just don't invest here. Come here, have a good time, but keep your money somewhere else, because if you don't, they're going to try and extort you. Okay? That's the number one reason why not to buy a condo or beachfront property in Mazatlán. The mafia will extort you sooner or later. And most unsuspecting gringos, they just end up leaving because they can't deal with it. They can't deal with the security issues. They can't deal with the threats and always walking out your house and wondering if you can make it to the market to buy your groceries or not. I mean, that's just shitty. So the second reason why not to buy land or beachfront property or condos in Mazatlán is because, see, global warming, the scientists have all said, see this sea? It's going to rise at least 3 meters, at least 3 yards in the next 10 years. And more, maybe, even up to 10 meters. So where does that put that construction? Underwater. So all that expensive beachfront property you're thinking of buying, it's going to be worth nothing. It's going to be covered with water and turn into a coral reef and have fish picking at it. So if you're going to do anything, go buy land like up in the hills where it's worthless, and when the sea level does rise, then you have a piece of land that's worth something. So don't buy land in Mazatlán. It's too corrupt. They refuse to clean up their problem. In fact, the mayor of Mazatlán refuses to do anything about their police. We've been investigating the police and the municipal government of Mazatlán, and they are the problem. They are the problem. Don't invest in Mazatlán. Leopold Richard Pamagral Avisos reporting to you about the mafia and the corruption in Mazatlán, which prevents people from really wanting to come here and enjoy and have a good time.